So what about the role of behavior in organizational safety? It's a really big question, and it's perhaps the most complex of the questions that we'll be asking and talking about in this series. The insight is that it's essential that if you're going to be an effective safety leader, you must have an understanding of what the role of behavior is in organizational safety. One difficulty is that the word behavior means different things to different people. To the academic researcher, behavior is a good word. It brings with it a certain clarity. Things like attitude and underlying disposition and state of mind and so on are sort of hard things to understand what we really are talking about in concrete, measurable terms. Behavior, on the other hand, is quantifiable. You can observe it, you can quantify it, you can do science with it. So the academic and the scientist like the word behavior. It has a positive connotation. On the other hand, to the worker, the word behavior, and to the union representative, the word behavior has a negative connotation. It sounds like blame. It sounds like behavior is something necessarily negative. And so, to begin with, we have this basic problem that the same word is going to mean different things to different people. So there are two kinds of mistakes that you can make when you approach this issue. One mistake is to say, the reason we're having incidents in our facility is because people are doing stupid things. And if we could just get the behavioral piece in place, our problems would go away, or at least safety would improve dramatically. That essentially what's going on in safety performance amounts to how the worker acts, what their behavior is. The second mistake that you could make is you could think that behavior is so sensitive that it's untouchable, that you really can't talk about the behavior of the worker without causing difficulties, that necessarily behavior is off the table, that you can talk about it indirectly. You could even call it some other word, like you could say action instead of behavior. But if you say the word behavior, you are invoking all of these difficulties, and so we just should avoid that word altogether. And so either of these extremes, that you can't touch it, you can't say it, you have to walk around it like on eggshells, or that it's the heart of the matter and the thing that you're going to pay attention to, and if you get it right, everything else is going to follow. Both of those things are mistaken.